What's up, world? Hope everybody's safe, ladies and gentlemen, friends and families. Um, TGIF. COVID is still out there, so be safe. This is part two. This is part two of my docu-series called Deep in the Rabbit Hole. Now, this episode, I'm gonna deal with. We're gonna talk about the political world. A couple politicians and ex-presidents. I'm gonna talk about. Just to show y'all and let y'all know that we've been deceived and lied for centuries. I'm going to start with Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton, 2018, in 2018, Hillary Clinton deleted 33,000 emails from a private server while being Secretary of State. She used a hammer and smashed her cell phone and her laptop and burnt her whole office down because of a representative of the House, that's Seth Rich, leaked out documents and emails and information about the corruption of the Clinton Foundation, which is ran by Hillary and Bill. Both of them, that whole Clinton Foundation is evil, man. I'm telling y'all. Seth Rich blew up the spot. He went to WikiLeaks, and you know WikiLeaks, they deal with sensitive material like cover-ups and exposing cover-ups and corruption, and they deal with everything. Now, Seth Rich went to that old white dude that made WikiLeaks. He invented WikiLeaks. An old white dude, I forgot his name. And he presented all of this information. And then look what Hillary does. Right after that, Hillary deletes everything, smashes her laptop, burns her whole office down, and her cell phone, everything. And then let's put the cherry on top. What happened to Seth Rich? Not too long after that, he was found dead with 2 bullets in his back. Isn't that a coincidence, or isn't that a murder? I don't really believe in coincidences like that. That rarely happens. Coincidences happen, but very rarely. That it doesn't happen like that. Okay? Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to go to Barack Obama. He was elected president in 2009. Now, a couple of months after he was elected president, he became president of the United States of America, Barack Obama, in 2009. They gave him the Nobel Peace Prize. He was presented with the Nobel Peace Prize. The Nobel Peace Prize. Barack Obama was presented with the Nobel Peace Prize only after a few months after becoming president. Now, if everybody knows, if you don't know what the Nobel Peace Prize is, look it up, man. Look it up. It's an honorable thing. It's an honorable thing to get. And that means that you did something very positive for the people. You understand? For this country. Which Barack Obama clearly did not do within a couple of months of presidency. There's no way. That's not enough time. But I don't know what he did. You let me know in the comments down what Barack Obama did to get the Nobel Peace Prize within a few months after becoming president. He ain't do nothing. Anyway, I'm not saying Barack Obama is bad. He's not even 100% African American. They fooled us with that one. I heard that Barack Obama is related to George Bush. That's what I heard. I don't know. That's a rumor. I got to do more research on that. I'm not going to believe that right away. But anyway, it's a possibility. All right, Barack Obama, 2000, he got the Nobel Peace Prize. Now, while he was in office for the whole 8 years, Barack Obama is a Democrat. Remind you, Democrat are for the people, and the Republicans are for the rich. Well, I think Democrats and Republicans are 2 wings of the same bird. So that's just in my opinion. But anyway, while Barack Obama was in office for 8 years, during those 8 years, you know what he did? He invaded 7 countries. He invaded 7 countries. I'm going to tell you the 7 countries he invaded. This is a Democrat. A Democrat. Why the hell are you invading 7 countries? Anyway, the 7 countries are Somalia, Pakistan, Yemen, Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq, and Libya. And I'm going to tell you a little piece of why they did that. Because they put this fake narrative that the Middle Eastern had this quote unquote they had nuclear weapons, which they never had. They never had nuclear weapons. That was just a reason for us to go and conquer. Send the army out there as doges because, my brother's a vet. Shout out to my brother and all the army vets, but y'all been lied so many times. Y'all going into wars that the generals telling you something. Why y'all going to war? But that's not the real reason, man. There's a lot of shit behind the scenes. Just look up documentaries of war, Vietnam War. The last war that we really had to butt in was World War II because Adolf Hitler was the fucking devil. He was trying to take over the whole world and wipe out the whole race of the Jews. That's why we got into it, United States, Russia, and we got that dude out of there. But anyway, that's another story. But anyway, so he invaded 7 countries, and you know what else he did? He dropped bombs every 20 minutes. And these are bombs that are getting dropped on innocent people also. You understand what I'm saying? Because when we went in there and invading these countries, it was Al-Qaeda. And then we blamed fucking Osama bin Laden for the towers. He had nothing to do with that, man. Did you know Osama bin Laden were friends with George Bush? We funded Osama bin Laden to start his movement out there in the Middle Eastern. But when we blamed him, he said, fuck y'all. We start Al-Qaeda. They started Al-Qaeda and we ended up wiping Al-Qaeda out and we went out there. Then what happened? ISIS was created, but that's another thing. So he invaded 7 countries and dropped bombs every 20 minutes. Now, if that's crazy. Wow. The world ain't what you think it is, man. News media did not even cover or report these incidents or these things that happened while Obama was president, because the president has the power. Look, this is what the president. This is the role of a president. He's the spokesman of the United States. He is not the ruler. Let's get that straight. He's a puppet. Basically, he's a puppet. The only control he got is over the military, and he doesn't even have 100% control of that either. And any law or order or executive order or law that comes into play, if the president does not sign off on it at the end, because he has the last say-so on laws and orders and all that by the people through the Congress and all that. For example, if Trump didn't sign off for that first stimulus check, we would have never got that $1,200. So thanks Trump. Thank Trump for that. And he's trying to get the second one. And Trump is a Republican, but we're going to get into Trump in a minute. So Barack Obama did that. And nobody even knew about that, man. This is crazy, B. Like I said, man, the Democrats and the Republicans are 2 wings from the same bird, which means they both the same. It's bullshit. Now we're gonna get into President Trump. President Donald Trump was elected president in January 2017. And the reason why he won is because Hillary Clinton got her shit exposed. Trust me, she got her shit exposed, and Trump was like, "Man, lock her ass up." Trump, I'm gonna tell you what Trump been doing since he's been in office. Look at the progress Trump's been doing. The races that the media is portraying that Trump is a bad person, and I had to give Donald Trump the benefit of the doubt, and I had to do my own research because 15, 20 years ago, Trump was the man. Everybody wanted to be like Trump. People wanted to be like a boss. They wanted to be a boss like him and get money like him. And Jadakiss, Jay-Z, rappers, my favorite rappers rapped about Trump, man. And not in a bad way. So all of a sudden he's president, now he's this racist, he's this, that, he's a buffoon, he's an idiot, blah, blah, blah. But y'all weren't saying that 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Y'all was praising the man, including me. So let's go. We're going to go into Trump. Now, while Trump so far has been in office, under the Trump office, while he's been president, 6 million new jobs have been created under President Trump. Also, the lowest unemployment rate since the past 50 years before the pandemic was done while under Trump. He went at the big pharma companies. You know who are the big pharma companies? Let me break this down, because I bet half of the people don't even know what the heck I'm talking about, because y'all stuck on Facebook and Instagram all day. Pharma companies, those are the drugs, the legal drugs. I'm not talking about the illegal drugs that are sold in the street. The drugs that are sold in pharmacies. HIV meds, cancer meds, diabetes meds, every freaking med and sickness, it's the pharma companies. You know what he did? He put a tax cut on a pharma company. Like, man, y'all getting y'all tax cut. Boom. Y'all charging too much, man. If I ain't have Medicaid or medical insurance from a company or job, and if I was sick on an illness that I needed to take medicine to stay alive, you know how much the medicine costs? Thousands of dollars. That is ridiculous. You're telling me you're gonna charge a fucking bottle of pills $5,000 to a person that's making $15 an hour, that's living check by check, because all of us is poor. New York City, we all poor, man, except for the small percentage that I don't even know why they living here. They making all that money. They want to pay $3,000-$4,000 for an apartment the size of 3 jail cells, and it looks old. But you're not paying for the apartment. You're paying for the neighborhood. But let's get back to the Trump thing. So, okay, he went at the pharma company, and he went at. Oh, let me put this in play. Did you know President Trump he's not even getting paid to become president? He's the first president in American history to become president and he didn't even want to get paid for it. He's not under the salary. He is not. Let me repeat this clearly. President Trump is being president of the United States of America for free. He is not being paid. He is not under salary, nothing. First American president in history. Another thing he went at CNN, he went at Fox. He called them all fake news. He called them all fake news. And what you think these news outlets are gonna do? They're gonna retaliate. So they're gonna put dirt on Trump and make him. They went as far as manipulating his speeches. So when they show a speech, they'll edit the video, even live feeds. This shit crazy, man. I'm telling you, go wake up, ladies and gentlemen, man. Wake up. Okay, I'm not saying President Trump is fit to lead this country. No president is. They can't. They don't control the world. They don't control the United. They're not part of that elite. They're an elite, but not elite like Queen Elizabeth, like Prince from the UK and the Rothschilds and the Skull and Bones and the list goes on, man. But anyway, and he signed off on an executive order to clean all oceans in the world. Now, why didn't no news media or social media outlet, the fake Alphabet Boy news, because I don't watch no news. 90% of it is fake. The only thing that's real on the news is the freaking weather. That's it. Anyway, so he signed off on an order to clean all the oceans, but none of the media even covered it. They said, nah, we ain't gonna cover that. We just gonna cover Trump being a fool or acting a little weird and funny at the thing, at the podium or whatever. Okay? Now we're gonna get to the wall. Trump builds the wall. Now, I did a lot of digging. Trump did not build that wall to keep illegal immigrants or Mexicans from not crossing over there to here. He clearly said that he's all for he loves Mexicans and all that. He don't care if they come here. They just gotta have the proper paperwork. Now, before, I'm gonna tell you the real reason why he built the wall. Now, follow me. Bush was the first dude to sign off on a executive order of fencing, something like that. It was to build a wall. He signed off on it. Now, did you know Bill and Hillary Clinton wanted to build a wall? Did you know Barack Obama wanted to build a wall? But now when Trump becomes president, he builds a wall. Now all of a sudden he's a Mexican hater, he's a racist, he's an immigrant hater, blase, blase. But ain't nobody talking about Barack Obama when he was thinking about doing it, when he wanted to do it, Bill and Hillary Clinton. And then Bush signed off on the order when he was president. So in the future presidencies, they can do it. Trump just did it. Now, I'm going to get to the real reason why Trump built the wall. He built the wall to try to slow down or even stop human trafficking. Because statistics show that human trafficking, sex trafficking, you know what human trafficking, sex trafficking is? Google it. I'm not going to tell you. Google it. Y'all know what it is. It's very evil. Trump built the wall to slow down and possibly even stop human trafficking and sex trafficking, because the statistics show that the majority of people being smuggled through human trafficking were coming from south of the border, Mexico. And he built the wall also to slow down and to minimize the drug trafficking. Because again, statistics show that drugs, 80% of drugs come from Mexico, south of the border. And I'm going to tell you the two big drugs that come from there. Meth and fentanyl. Methamphetamine, the drug called methamphetamine, the shit Adolf Hitler invented back in World War II, back in 1942. Yeah. It's coming from Mexico. Fentanyl. It's the new heroin. It's 50 times more potent than heroin. It's cheaper. It's coming from Mexico. That's why he built the wall. But the media bashed Trump and said, he built the wall for the Mexicans and he's an immigrant, hey, he's a racist, blase, blase, blase. Now, Trump, when he talks, he does talk out of character, out of his mouth. Sometimes he don't even know what he doesn't know how to explain his situation too clearly. You understand what I'm saying? So people misconstrue his message. And then you got the media manipulating the message. So boom. And then you got people that's watching the news. So anything on the news, anything on CNN, Channel 4, NBC, CBS, Fox, it's true. If it's on the news, it's true then, right? Man, y'all got that damn blindfold over y'all freaking face like this, man. Crazy. I've been stopped looking at the news, man. I've been stopped watching news. 90% of the news is fake. That's it. It's just plain and simple, man. Oh, man, this is crazy, man. I'm telling you, Trump ain't all that bad, man. Don't believe everything you hear. Nah, is he a racist? I don't know, man. I don't believe it. I don't believe Trump is a racist. I don't believe it. I don't know, man. Would I want Trump as president? Not really, but from the research that I've been doing, he's on a good path. He does little weird bozo shit here and there, but hey, I'd rather see it done in front of me than done behind the scenes. Just plain simple, man. So part 3 is coming soon, and part 3 of Deep in the Rabbit Hole docuseries. I'm gonna touch on the whole coronavirus issue. I already know everything, damn near, to the T, the most reliable sources, and to the conclusion and the research that I've done. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And it is what it is, bro. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. God bless everybody. And peace. Be safe out there, y'all.